little bit of a channel update, which really is always bad news, isn't it? And this time is no different. I have a horribly sore throat. I honest to God can barely talk, and not large amounts of it, so I'll need to keep this short because, well, my short might give in very soon. And it's stupidly hot this week, meaning that, well, I am not really able to record at the moment because I can barely talk, and 90% of the commentary will be fuck me it's hot. And I'm also kind of feeling a break coming up between me and all series I had going. I mean, I just finished Dishonored, and I think there's a break coming up in Sherlock Holmes, so yeah, I really have no idea what's going to be on my channel. Might be very little coming week. Maybe some more Robocraft or stuff like that. But really relatively little. Hopefully this is not a big problem. Probably not, because, well, nobody watches my stuff. But if you are, now you know why there will probably be less or at least different content coming up the coming, I don't know, maybe week or so. I have no idea how long this will take, how long it will take until I have some good series going again. How long this heat will last. And when I will get my voice back. So yeah, that's it for me for this update of bad news again. This has been Nix, saying farewell. Fuck my throat. So this is kind of a part 2, and oh god, I should not speak up that loudly because I can't do that, my voice literally can't at the moment. So yeah, it's now a couple days later, Tuesday. I can barely speak, not for long amount of times. I have enormous... I'm coughing a lot at the moment, and you know, coughing is rather muscle intensive, meaning that, yeah, all my muscles in my chest now hurt because from all the coughing, which also means that I don't really do breathing very well. I do very shallow breathing, a lot of... No, it's not that space, it's just... I only use a very small amount of my lungs at the moment because I can't... That hurts. And right now, it was not too bad. It can be atrocious. So that's fun at the moment. And this also means that, yeah, I can't record. And I ran out of all my stuff that I had backed up. At the beginning of the week, I was 1 week in advance, thinking, yay, I can finally have a bit of a head start on my upload schedule, which allows me to be not completely terrified all the time that I don't have something to upload or that I'm just barely have something to upload. But 1 week of not recording, well, 1 week head start is now completely gone. And I also don't really have any games that well, Dishonored ended and I have another game in mind for that, but the problem is I also feel a break coming up for Sherlock. I don't really know if I think it's a bad game, it's just... It really has a hard time of grabbing my attention for long amounts of time. And I was also working a lot, well, I am working a lot, on the Elder Scrolls vs Skyrim, no, not Elder Scrolls vs Skyrim, good god, I'm sleepy apparently as well. My Fallout 4 vs Skyrim series. Which I think was the last trigger for my really rough voice. When I really tried to clear my voice and speak up loudly for that recording. And that was the last thing, that was the thing that completely broke my voice. So, yeah, great. And the problem I now run into is, well, I can't record the audio for that. I'm recording a lot of video footage, which is of course also very important. And I think I now might have around half of it or something like that. At least a fair amount of it. But as long as I don't have my audio, and I can't record my audio until my voice is back up again. Because, well, in the audio just there was a huge gap because I kind of had to recover my voice again. Also had to think of what I was going to say, but yeah. also because my voice was just, hey, what the fuck are you doing? This hurts. I don't like it. I can't even swallow my own spit. That's just my mouth continuously makes. Which is just really fucking annoying. I just... Ow. Yeah, I have that just the entire day, just every 30 seconds or so. Until I can record my audio, I can't start putting the video together. And I have no idea how long this putting together will take, because, well, I am working on a new video editing software. I mean, I've been using it for a couple weeks now for my normal videos, but... well, those aren't my Skyrim vs. Fallout 4 videos, which are always a lot more complicated, which will now be an awful lot more complicated. And my voice is just completely giving in now, so I'm going to stop it here before I just seriously start damaging it. And well, I have to recover my voice very soon, because either tomorrow or the day after I'll also have to collect for charity. Yeah, I'll probably tell more about that some other time, but... well, it's kind of awkward if you go to somebody's door and, I don't know, hold up a paper of, hello, do you have €1 to spare for charity? Well, it's not exactly charity, it's complicated, and I'm also tired. But yeah, that's kind of something that I do need a voice for, which I don't have. Just... bleh. Yeah, my voice is thoroughly exhausted right now. So, I'm going to shut up and hopefully get better soon, because, well, I'm in trouble if I don't. And not just because of this stupid YouTube channel. So, that's the end. For the third time, I guess. Fourth now. Fucked if I know. This has been Phoenix, saying farewell. So apparently this was a 3 videos or 3 episodes in 1 video kind of ordeal. Which I didn't know at the start, so that's why you also will have 3 endings. So it's now Sunday and I'm finally better again. So hooray for that. The problem is, I have nothing to upload next week. Well, that's kind of a lie. I still have 1 episode of Sherlock to upload, but, well, the audio is not synced up properly in just the raw file, which means I'll have a huge amount of work trying to sync that up again, which is, oh god. Which is also why it is late, because, well, for 1, it's a lot of work, and for 2, I really don't want to work on that. So, yeah, it's kind of late that. But this means that next week there will be very little to upload. There'll be very little on my channel happening. Tomorrow, Monday, there will still be 1 more Robocraft video with Seth, so that's still a video that will be up, and hopefully I'll get Sherlock up at some point. But all the other videos won't be up. So, coming week will be very boring. And the week after we'll have, well, it was the end of Dishonored, but I might have a replacement for that. And I need a break in Sherlock, but, well, I have 2 possible other games for that as well. So, yeah, this might get very interesting. I hope it does. I always like interesting. So, yeah, that's kind of the news. 1 week of very few uploads, and after that, some very interesting uploads, hopefully. And a small hint on what will be uploaded very soon. It will be a light let's play of a huge game a couple years ago. The other one, well, it's actually kind of the same. It's also a blind let's play of a game that is pretty huge. I mean, it's less well known, but it's still amazingly well known, and both of them I know very little about. So, yeah. Yeah, I know very little about... well, really, you don't know a lot about the blind let's play? Gee, who would have thought that? But in all seriousness, I hope these games are... well, if they live up to their title, if they live up to what they're known for, then these will be 2 very interesting Let's Plays. If they're not, well, I don't know, fuck me, I guess. But yeah, that's the news. MTV next week, interesting Let's Plays after that. This is Miss Nix, saying farewell.